Alright gang, Math 1170. The purpose of this video is to follow up on linear programming. And I think in the videos I've illustrated linear programming with 2 constraints, but I don't think I provided a thorough example with 3 constraints. I wouldn't put a 3 constraint problem on your an examination, but I do think it's fair game to put one on an assignment, as you found out with your assignment, or as if you will find out. So let me show you how easy these things can, well, I don't know about easy, but how easy these things may be with an example. All right, so let's say that we want to maximize the objective function z equal, whatever, 3x plus y, let's say. And this is going to be subject to certain constraints, as always. And let's say that the constraints that we have are 2x plus y less than or equal to 20, 10x plus y greater than or equal to 36, and let's say the other is 2x plus 5y greater than or equal to 36, and of course x and y both must be positive. Well, the first step that I would take, as in whether it's 2 constraints or 100, that would be ugly, wouldn't it? 100 constraints, but anyway, is to simplify these. So the very first one I can see, I don't need to do much to it. It's just y less than or equal to negative 2x plus 20, so that's cool. The next one is also easy. It's y going to be greater than or equal to negative 10x plus 36. The other one takes a little bit of work, this one, so I'm going to have 5y greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 36. Right? So divide through by 5. So y greater than or equal to negative 2/5 x plus 36 over 5. Now, if you wanted to put that as 7.2, that's fine. If you want to redo these as negative, 0.4x plus, 7.2? Is that right? Usually I'm fine with this, but when I'm putting up a video, I want to double check everything because it's frustrating to get that email and say, Dr. Darby, you multiplied 2 times 4 and got 12 or something. All right, so guys, we've got our constraints. There's constraint number 1, there's constraint number 2, and I'll use decimals as constraint number 3. Now, I would only use decimals if they come out to be just 1 or 2. If I have a decimal that goes on and on, I wouldn't. I would leave it in fraction form. All right, gang. Next thing we would do is get our feasible regions. So let me get this where it provides a good picture. So I'm going to go into y equal, as you would expect. So the first one is negative 2x plus 20. I'll take care of the inequalities later. Negative 10x plus 36. And then we get negative 0.4x plus 7.2. So let's go over and create the inequalities. So we're going to have, what is that one, greater than? So it looks like to me, it's kind of hard to see. This one's greater than. And this one is less than. Next thing I want to do, I want to go in and adjust my window, and I know since x and y have to be 0 or higher. Now, the x, I'm going to just do some mental math here. I'm going to go up here like I showed you earlier and see that when, we want the x, I want to make y 0, so there's a 10, there's a 3.6, and there's an 18. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than the biggest. So this goes 0. And then I'm going to go to my y-intercept form because I can see that my y-intercepts are 20, 36, and 7.2. So I want to be bigger than the biggest, so I'm going to set this at about 40. All right, so let's graph, go for it. And let's see what we get. All right, kind of interesting. What I have is I have a feasible region that is going to look like this triangle right here. So it kind of comes down and like that and like that. So pretend that triangle looks like that one. And actually, I can't handle that. That's too far off. So let's attempt to get this thing as close as we can. All right. So it kind of comes in like this, like that, and like this. So guys, essentially what I need to do is I need to find these points. Now, it's really going to help us if we can identify which of these lines represents which inequality. Now, so, you know, of my inequalities, again, I have y less than or equal to 2x plus 20. I have y greater than or equal to negative 10x plus 36. And I have y greater than or equal to negative 0.4x plus 7.2, right? Yes. Now, what I want to do is I want to identify, and I do that using the y-intercepts. So if this thing were to go on, I would see that it has the highest y-intercept. This one has the second highest. And this one has the third highest. So I know that of my three inequalities, I can use a little bit of what I call mathematical common sense. I know that this line right here has to go with the biggest intercept, so that's 2. I know that this line has to have the smallest y-intercept, which is this one, so this is the third. And this has to be the one with the middle intercept, so that has to be my first inequality. That's really going to help me tap into these points. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of, first of all, I'm going to get rid of some stuff. So I'm going to first of all get rid of the shading because I don't need that anymore. Guys, this is super hard to see the way I'm doing it, so bear with me. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. So I want to go back and graph again. So again, I'm focusing on that triangle, right? And I can see that I really don't need all this stuff out here. I could come to about half of what I've got X set at right now and come about to half of where my Y is set right now and be fine. So it's going to make my triangle bigger just so I can see it better. You might say, well, Dr. Darwin, I'm not old like you. I can see it fine. Okay, whatever. All right, so guys, I want to identify that point first. Now, which of my inequalities does that point come from? Which of the two? Well, it comes from the one with the 20 and the one with the highest. So it comes with the second and the first. So I've got tunnel vision on these two right here, right? So I'm going to go to second function calc, just like before. I'm going to go to intersect. And I've got right there, I'm focusing on that. Is that one of the inequalities that point is created from the intersection? It is. So I'm going to select it. Now I'm going to go to another one. Is that one of them? Well, no, that's not one I need, is it? But what's going on here? I need, so it shows the, what's the other one I need? I need the negative 10x. Guys, this is super, super hard to see. So I'm going to keep going through until I find the negative 10x, which is the one I need right there. So I'm going to select it. Now it's going to tell me I need a guess, but I really don't need that because straight lines can only intersect in one place. And I can see the intersection is what, 216? Now I'm going to focus on this one right here. So the lines I'm looking for here are the one with the 20, the 3, the one with the 7.2. Same thing, calc, intersect. So is that one? I need the 20 and the 7.2. So that's it, I'm going to select it. Guys, let me see if I can make this a little clearer. Next one I need is 7.2. Well, that doesn't say 7.2, so that's not the one I need, so I'm going to go get another one. Okay, there it is right there. I'm going to select it. Guess, again, it can only intersect one place, 2 straight lines. So I get 8, 4, right? Yeah. Well, this line right here, I'm sorry, this point right here is made from 2 and 3. 36 and 7.2 is on my tunnel vision. Second, calc, intersect. Again, what? 36 and 7.2. Well, I see a 20. I don't need that one. I see a 36. I need it, so I'm going to select it. I need a 7.2, so I'm going to select it. I don't need my guess. And you can see that I get 3 and, no, what is that? Yeah, 3 and 6. So 3, 6. And guys, from there, just to be thorough, I'm just going to go ahead and look at my points. So I have 2, 16. I have 3, 6. And I have 8, 4. Where Z was 3x plus y. So I'm going to have 6 plus 16, because 3 times 2, when x is 2, I get 6, plus my y value of 16, I get 22. Here I get 9, plus 6 is equal to 15. And here I get 24 plus 4 is 28. So guys, the max value when y is equal to 4, right? Yeah. So guys, that's it. Quick video, but had a couple emails previously about this problem. It's by far the most commonly missed problem on this assignment. And I think the reason it is, that's, even though I'm done, I want that to be clear. So I thought it was worth taking about 10 minutes of your life and putting up a video for this type of problem. Guys, have a good one.